Now, with Tyler Reddick's 3 wins as of recording, I believe that's his best season since joining 2311. I could be wrong. I don't know how many wins he got in 2024. That's probably his best. That's obviously his best season. But I figured let's throw it back to his most successful RCR year with the only RCR diecast that theoretically got wide released, and this is his 2022 Lenovo Texas win from the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series season. So let's get this thing out of the box and take a look at it. All right, and here it is out of the box. I don't even know what to say about this. Thank God this actually got released. I kind of forgot about this because I was always worried. Like, I always kind of wanted to find a 2022 Reddick from RCR, but the only other cars that got made were the 3G cars, and those were only available on the 3G site. Fun fact, you can't order a 3G product into Canada, but I think you can send it to like the Dominican Republic. So anyways, but here is a look at the car. Let's quickly take a look at the sponsors and I'll go over a couple things. On the front hood, you have Lenovo with a bunch of confetti. On the front nose, you have Chevrolet ZL11LE, number 8, Sunoco, Goodyear, and on the left side, you also have NASCAR Cup Series, number 8, Lenovo, Alsco, BetMGM, Cheddars. That's supposed to be where the 3G logo is. Think Edge, Guaranteed Rate, the American Ethanol Fuel Area. On the C pillar, you have Pinnacle and iCash Autos. The 2 win stickers, the third one would obviously be added for this one. His other 2 were Road America and the Indy Road Course. And then you have Clay Brewer on the kind of A, B. I don't know, is this the whole A pillar or is this A pillar then C pillar? A pillar on the window sill. I don't know. What am I thinking here? Anyways, I'm assuming a veteran's name, perhaps, something like that. And then on the right side, it's basically the same, bit more damage, of course. And then on the rear end, you have Lenovo, Camaro, number 8, Okuma, Chevrolet. Decklet has Lenovo, and the top has the number 8 in Lenovo. That Lenovo logo on the back, though, is quite low. I don't think it's supposed to be that low, but it is. So I guess we got to deal with it. Otherwise, it's a pretty clean race version for what was kind of a chaotic and terrible race in that department. Because Texas had 2 dates back then, because they had the All-Star race in 2022, which was also a mess because, you know, WindowNet fiasco with Blaney. And then they had this race. And in this race, we had a lot, and I mean a lot of tire failures. Alex Bowman got his, I believe at the time, first, now many, many injuries. I think Cody Ware got injured. I want to say someone else maybe got hurt, but was still fine. I want to say it was like maybe AJ or someone like that, but a lot of tire blowouts. I think Truex also blew up maybe from the lead at one point, and so Reddick and Logano somehow came out of nowhere, I thought, and finished 1-2. Obviously, I was hoping for Logano to win. That didn't happen at all, but because of that, we do get this diecast. Had that not happened, this diecast likely would not have been produced. It is pretty similar to the 2023 car. I will pull that out in a second. But yeah, thank God, because again, the 3G cars, I think the 2 others got made. It was his Road America first career win, which was just the standard kind of 3G car that you still see with kind of similar to the Kyle Busch one. I don't know if I have the Busch one near me right now. I'm just looking for it. Here. Actually, it's right there. Kind of looks like that one, which I'm surprised that one actually made Gold Series and the other ones didn't. That's cool, I guess. There we go. Are we good now? Sure, we have a good try. Thank you. And then we also had the white 3G car. I don't know if that was what he ran at the Indy Road Course when he won. Maybe. I thought that one was also just produced, though, because it was a white 3G car, and they're like, okay, this looks cool. It could be a race version as well, though. Now, if that's the case, all 3 of Tyler Reddick's race wins did get produced in some way or another. I do call those 2 kind of promo diecasts, though, since they're only available on the 3G shop. I think the Road America one is actually still available, though, which is kind of crazy. If I ever like stay for a while in the U.S. for like a month, I might try and order that because it's crazy. It's still available. It's a pretty good car thing to pick up. It'll also be the first time I ever buy from a cannabis store. That's a great way to start. Anyways, let's take a look at the 2023 car in comparison. Very similar overall. This Think Edge logo isn't there. Now I'm assuming if, let's say, this car was actually released in a normal car and not a release version, I bet you this Lenovo logo would also be there. But other than that, though, it's pretty similar. Obviously, Kyle Busch, the number 8 got changed for Kyle Busch. Maybe that's what cursed it. And you have, of course, less of the raceway damage. You still have where the 3-sheet area should be. That logo should still be right there, so they didn't even change that much. Cheddars instead of guaranteed rate there. The rear end looks pretty similar, although I think the 2023 car does have kind of the correct positioning of the Lenovo logo. It's not that low as the Reddick race wind is, and also doesn't have this random white piece there as well. Right side also look the same as the left side, and the front ends, I would say they're pretty similar. I would say if anything they are the same. It's just the one's on the authentic mold and one's on the Gold Series mold. So yeah, pretty similar cars actually in general. It's really just the number that changed, and maybe small, very little intricate details like this little edge trim, and that's about it. It's the same diecast. Didn't change much at all. So with that, I guess it's just nice to have overall. Again, like I said, there weren't many of these cars produced. Even in 2021, I don't think we got that many Reddicks. Maybe like a throwback and like the Caterpillar car. I don't remember any more being produced, but there you go. Race wind damage-wise, though, a little bit on the fender, on the exhaust. Otherwise, yeah, a bunch of confetti as well, obviously. I would say, yeah, you don't actually see any on the left side, really. You see a couple little pieces, but it's mostly the right side that did get hit with the confetti, and obviously didn't have the confetti on the windshields yet at this point with Lionel, so there's probably some more there that obviously did not get produced. A little bit of a skirmish around the wheel hub there, or on the fender, I should say. Geez, I can't get my terminology right today. And not too much rubbing on the rear fender either. It's a very clean race wind. It really is. If you got rid of the confetti, you really only have this little skirmish I point out here and here, and that's it. You wouldn't really notice it too much, I don't think. So yeah, pretty dang nice to have that in the collection though. I really want to get that 3G car now. But yeah, that's about all I got for this one. Tyler Reddick, does he win the championship this year? I don't know. He's looking pretty good so far though. I think he needs a little bit more consistency. I think they got a little bit. They felt a little safe. I feel like these last few weeks. As I'm recording this, it's Darlington this week, so I'm assuming Reddick will do pretty good. If he wins, I'm probably releasing this on Sunday or Monday. If that's the case, congratulations, but I doubt it is, because congratulations, I don't know, Denny Hamlin or William Byron or someone. Whoever wins, it'll be a good race, I'm sure. Hopefully Tyler Reddick wins. And that's about all I got. I just yapped for a minute about absolutely nothing. That's all I got. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.